Hi guys, this is Ujinesa from this side. This is the last part of your Roborumble series. In this series, we are going to finally prepare the whole board in front of you. So this is a chassis which I made from Jugaad. You can see these are four TT motors or bio motors, which are used for specifically four wheels, which we are going to use. And this chassis I made from like cupboard in the college only. So now I'm going to show you the first part, which is to connect L298D motor driver with the motors, with these four motors. So just take a L298D motor driver which look like this, and first check whether it runs properly or not. So first we will connect a battery, check the voltage of your battery, how much is your voltage. We will take a multimeter and check the voltage like this. It's showing 9.4 volts, which is the voltage difference across this battery pack. And for running a Roborumble board, you might need from 7 to 12 volt of battery voltage. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So minimum 10 volts and 11 volts would be sufficient to run your board. So now we have our battery pack ready with 9 volts. So we will check our L298D. So the middle one, let me tell you, from Darshan sir video you can see thoroughly how it works, but from the overview, these both are for output voltage to the battery, and this is for the input voltage which we will give from battery, and these are for motors, sorry, output voltage for motors. And this is the in pins which are directly connected to the microcontroller, so that you can control the which motor to run at which time, forward or backward, all these things. So now we will check whether it's works. The middle one is ground. This is 12 volt. This is 12 volt and this is 5 volt. So this is black wire is ground. So you can see that LED is blinking. So which means L298D is working. First check all the components are working or not. You can see that on L298D there is written 35 volt, which is the rating of this, and most of the components come with the rating printed on them. Otherwise you can go online and check. And never connect the battery wires oppositely, they will short circuit. Safe practice is that remove the battery after the use. This is our bio motors, and you can see that I have already pre-connected the wires. This is our red, which is positive, and black is negative, which is basic, you know. And we have to connect these all to our motor driver. So now you might be thinking, how can we connect 4 motors to 2 outlets? So it's just simple. Connect the 2 black wires together like this of both the right hand side motors and insert them in the black terminal. So we have to connect these 2 motors from one outlet. So we will match their black ends, which are negatives, and red ends, which are positive, or V in for the motors. Tighten this screw and check whether whether the wire is coming out or not. Then again same for this side. See, easy and simple. Please keep in mind, don't connect black and red of the same motor together and put it in one of the voltage. It will not work. Obviously both will give the same voltage and the motor will be short circuited. Same for the other side also. After the connections, this will look like this, as you can see. two motors from the same in here and two motors from the same outlet here. Now we will just give it power and check whether it's working or not. So again we will take a battery pack. Keep in mind that these two wires should not conduct each other, otherwise it would create a short circuit and voltage will run off in the battery and your battery will get discharged and you might burn. It produces smoke. See, so keep in mind the motors. So now we'll check the direction of our board, direction of the motors. Look, considering this side as front, this is at the front of a board, this will go like this, so motor should rotate like this, okay, like this. So to check the direction I will keep the wheel, attach wheel here. Now we will power the motors. Keep in mind that the above side of the motors, which is positives of the motor will be joined together, which are the red wires, and will be entered in this screw, this outlet, which is near the heat sink. Okay, keep this in mind. Now let's power this and look what happens. See, our tires are rotating like this, which means if we will keep it like this, it will rotate like this and it will go in front. So yeah, direction is correct. Again, same direction from this side also. Keep in mind that positives will go near the heat sink. Okay guys, now we will talk about Arduino part. This is the Arduino Uno. I have not coded this right now, and what I am planning is to give this 4 consecutive pins here, digital pins, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 as the V in pins for the motor drivers. What are in pins? Darshan sir has explained in his videos how these in pins are used. So we will connect this in 1, in 2, in 3, in 4 to the Arduino. So let's connect. We will use jumper wire for this. You can see these are easy to connect, and this is male to female jumper wire. Why it is called so? This is female part and this is male part and this is female part for obvious reasons. And this is male to male jumper wire. Both sides are males, and same there is female jumper wire also. So why I have used male to female jumper wire? Because here I have to enter female part, I will need to enter female part, and here I need to enter male part. So in this Uno I will take this V 99876, this 4 pins consecutively, and I will code afterwards and I will show you the code, but just I have decided I will use this consecutive 4 pins because it would be easy to wire them. You can choose any pins, any digital pins. Okay, like this. And now we will connect it to the motor driver. Now in the code I am going to give in 1 pin as 9, in 2 as 8, in 3 as 7, and in 4 as 6. This is in 1, in 2, in 3, in 4. So, and keep in mind that these covers should be in place. These are for speed. You don't need to control speed, so keep them in place. If you will remove them, your car would not work because speed will become 0. So please don't remove them. These pins are not for your use. So I am going to connect the pin number 9. You can see pin number 9, which is a white wire.
I am going
to
to
even
all the connections of Darshan sir.
Now 8. 8 is again this white color, 8 to into. Now 7, which is yellow color pin, yellow color wire to again in 3, and 6 to final in 4. Now our Arduino can control motor driver, but how we will connect our Arduino? How we will control our Arduino? For controlling our Arduino, we will need to connect it with Bluetooth module. First, we will connect our power source with this setup. So let's continue. We need to give power to Arduino. We can't give 12 volts directly to Arduino. We will give 5 volts. How we will get 5 volts? You can see there are 3 pins here, 3 outlets here clearly. Middle one is ground. This one, left side one is V in, which will connect directly from the battery. And this one is 5 voltage output. This will be connected to your Arduino. Keep this in mind. Now we will connect our battery. Please remove one battery, otherwise it might get short circuited and battery would you can get burned. This is a ground, black color wire or negative. We will enter this in the middle of this. Okay, ready? Now we in. Now I have connected the wires with the battery. It is not looking. Yes. Now look at this. I have connected this with the battery. Now let's check it by inserting a cell that whether the light is working or not. See, light of motor drive is working. That means connection is correct. Please keep checking your connections in intervals, because if you make mistake, it will be caught at a moment. Otherwise, after making all the connections and if you check and if it's not working, you will never know where to go and where to start. Where is your mistake? Now we will connect power to Arduino Uno. For that, I am going to take 2 wires, jumper wires, and connect the ground from this battery to the ground of the Uno, which is here. You can see ground, and V output from the motor driver of 5 volts to the V in, which is below the ground. Here you can see. Okay, let's do this. Let me get a jumper wire. I have taken 2 male to male jumper wires. You can see here. Now we will enter that jumper wires from Arduino, which is, let's take orange one as a V in. So we will give 5 volts to the orange wire and white one as a ground. If you have black wire, then it would be good, because black color from the ground is a convention, and red for V input. So this white color is going to be connected in the ground, which is the center one, and this orange one is going to connect it to the right side of this 3P. Okay, now let's connect it. See, connection is secured. Now we will take this with the ground. We will open it again. And because we have this ground already, so we will connect both of them together and then enter it to the battery. Like this. This is just a demonstration, so keep in mind I am not making permanent connections. If you want to do permanent connection, make sure the wires are correct and the wires are working properly. So let's check the connection again. I will insert a battery and the red light of the Arduino should lit up. Sorry, yellow light of the Arduino. You can see yellow light of Arduino is lit up and the motor, one of the motor is working. Okay, now we will remove the battery. This is temporary connections. If you are making connection, make them somewhat permanent and somewhat stronger. Okay, make sure that connection should not be broken between your robo fight. Now after we have connected our battery power source to the Arduino and motor driver, now we are going to connect our HC05 Bluetooth module. For this project I am using Arduino, but if you want to use ESP32 you can use. In that case you will not need to use that that Bluetooth module with ESP32 because it has inbuilt Wi-Fi and Bluetooth module. If you will use ESP32, you can upload code on that by using micro USB cable, and using Arduino IDE you don't need to use a separate app to upload code on ESP32. But for procedure of uploading code on ESP32 is different from Arduino Uno. Otherwise code is nearly same. You can check out how to upload the code of ESP32 from YouTube. For now we are teaching you for Arduino Uno. Okay. First we will connect our Bluetooth module with Arduino Uno, and then the connection part of our robot will be completely done. Nothing else we have to do except from connecting a switch, I will tell you afterwards. First you can see that this is our HC05 Bluetooth module. This looks like this, and you can see it has 6 pins. Okay, and here behind that it has written what each pin is a function, what is the function of each pin. But what we will use only 4 pins of the middle one. Last one and the first one and the last one we will not use. We don't need to use AN and TATE, that pin, because it is of no use. Okay, we will use RX and TX, which are receiving and transmitting pin, ground and VCC, which are being used to power the HC05. And from our workshops you know that HC05 would be powered from Arduino Uno directly. And behind the HC05 you can see that here it is written power from 3.6 volt to 5 volt, 3.6 volt to 6 volt, which means we can give it 5 volts. If you will give 3.3 volts, here you can see that here in power you can see there is a 5 volt power pin here, somewhere here you can see. Okay, we are going to connect it from that. If you will connect 3.3 volt, it is not going to work because it would be less than the power required for it. Now I am going to use a male to female jumper wire because I am short of male to female jumper wire on my room. So I am going to do a trick which I am going to teach you all. You can connect to male and female to female jumper wire together like this, and you will get a single one female to male jumper wire. I would say avoid this if you have resources. If you can get a male to female jumper wire, you use it. Use this method only if you don't have resources and you urgently need a wire, because it is going to consume more power and have more resistance. So please avoid this. Otherwise for now it's fine, it will work. Okay, now I'm going to use 4 wires like this. Here you can see these are 4 wires, male to female jumper wires. Now I'm going to connect all 4 with our HC05 Bluetooth module. see this female part in VCC. This black, this white part in ground. This RX, this for TX and this for RX. Okay. This should look like this. And it is a good practice to keep this side of jumper wire all together. If you will keep insert jumper wire randomly, then it would be difficult because it is somewhat rectangular in shape, not square. So if you will insert jumper wire like this, then it would be hard to insert. Okay, so keep in mind, it's just a good practice to keep them symmetrical. Otherwise it is okay. Now let's continue. Now we will join the female ends of this to the Arduino. Okay, first we will connect the power of the HC05 to the Arduino. As I have told you, VCC is 5 volt, so we will take the VCC wire, which is the red one. You can see this red one wire. I think it's clear, this red wire. Okay, and now we are going to connect it in the 5 volt of this. Here you can see the 5 volt. Let me show you. Yeah, here you can see 5 volt, and I am going to insert it there. Okay, in 5 volt output, and I am going to take the ground of the HC05 and enter that in the ground. See, we have 2 grounds in Arduino Uno. This is the reason we have 2 grounds, because I have used one ground previously. So now I have an extra ground which I can use for different components. That's why we have multiple grounds in Arduino Uno. If all the grounds are being used by you, then you can use a wire and enter them here at this part, and it will connect it to the same pin. Okay, now I have powered the HC05. Okay, now we are going to join the RX and TX pin. As I have told you earlier in the workshop, that RX and TX pin are going to be joined in the digital pin 0 and 1, which are this RX and TX, you can see. And let me tell you that RX and TX, RX of the Bluetooth module is going to be joined in the TX of the Arduino Uno. So there should be no confusion. Keep that in mind. For example, look at here. This yellow wire is RXD. Yellow one, then blue one. This RXD is going to be joined in TX. Which is pin number 1. We are going to join it like this, and this orange wire and then purple wire is our TXD, which is going to be joined in RX, which is going to be inserted like this. Okay, now it's completely ready. Okay, if according to me, if I hope you can see everything. Look at this. Let me arrange this. According to me, all of these components should blink if I will insert a battery here. Okay. Let's insert a battery. See, motor driver is blinking. Arduino Uno is blinking with green light, and HC05 is also blinking. Let me tell you, this blink is normal. If this shows that it is not connected to your phone. If it connects to your phone, then it will blink, but it will blink with less frequency. Okay. Now, okay, now our electronics part is completed, and this might seem somewhat complicated to you, but I have told you everything from step by step, and if you are willing to learn this, it is really simple. Okay, it's just some code and obvious connections which you have to make. And now we are jumping to the coding part. And as you remember, I have told you that we are going to use four consecutive pins, which are pin 9, pin 8, pin 7, pin 6. And I have told you that pin 9 is for in 1, pin 2, pin 8 is for in 2, pin 7 is for in 3, and pin 6 is for in 4. Now let's jump to the coding part. Okay. Okay guys, now we are going to start our coding part. As you can see, I have opened Arduino IDE app. You can download it from Google. Okay. Here on the app, on the left top corner, you can see a right button. It is used for compiling the code to verify the code. And this button is used for uploading the code. As you can see, upload is written. Now, and this is the drop-down menu in which your ports are selected. I have not connected Arduino cable right now. That's why there is not showing port. First, we will understand the code. Okay, guys. देखो. Now, code is like int. Int is for data type, integer data type. In1. In1 is the pin which we are referring to the pin number of what we say a motor driver. And 9. 9 is the pin of Arduino. Oh no. Okay now. As I said that I have decided to keep four consecutive pins. So in1 is 4, in2 is 8, in3 is 7, and in4 is 6. Similar, such like that only. Okay. And there I have created a new character called char command. Why I have used char command? Char command is a command character in which the command from your app, mobile app, forward, backward, left, right will come, and your robot will work accordingly. So let's see. This is word setup. In this, we are going to tell the Arduino Uno that the what are the pins. Okay, pin mode in one output. This pin mode is a inbuilt function again, which is used to tell the Arduino that in one is a pin from where we have to out. This is basically what we are doing is defining the pin. You have to just remember that only. We are defining that pins. Okay. Then void loop. This function will run on loop. Okay, guys. This will keep running. Okay, guys. Uh, Void loop will keep running, and if function, this it would be like this is in case if Bluetooth is connected. So serial available means that serial available greater than 0. This is a function inbuilt which tells the Bluetooth. If Bluetooth is connected, it would be greater than 0 or not equal to 0. Both are same. Then command equals to serial read. The data from the Bluetooth will be stored in the command variable which we have introduced earlier. Okay. Similarly, then serial print. This is also inbuilt function. Print function will print the input data from the Bluetooth which is stored in command on the serial monitor. Serial monitors appear here. Now switch command. Switch is a inbuilt CPP library function. It is used for if and else case for more than one if and else case. So case one, case if f. F is the data which is provided by the Bluetooth. F means forward. Then we will colon, which means forward function would be applied, and then break. We need to break the function after once because it would be keep repeating. If the function keeps repeating, then it will not take the other commands. So please don't forget the break. Then case B, if it gets B from the Bluetooth, then B command from the Bluetooth, then backward. Similarly, L command from the Bluetooth means left, and R command from the Bluetooth means right.
and break is written after every line so that none of the function are repeated again and again. What are these? These are not predefined function. We have written the function below. We will come to that. And default. This is the structure of a switch in which default case is except these cases, it will keep stop and break. Stop is also function below. Now let's come to the function. How forward function works. We have written the introduce function again void because it does not print return any value. That's why it's void function. And guys, I would like to say that you if you don't understand code completely, then it's not a big issue. Just understand it enough that you are able to change it according to your needs. Okay. Now digital write. Digital write is again an inbuilt function in Arduino IDE. Okay. This sends commands to the pin. And in one high. In one high means motor driver pin number in one should be high. High means you can write here high or 1. If you I write here 1, then it's also correct. And if instead of low I write here 0, it's also correct. Okay, it should not have any issue in that. Or high and low are inbuilt, so they are also correct. Okay. So what's happening here? Just look at that. Achai. If N1 is high, that means the left side of the motor driver, the output on the left of the motor driver from which I have connected left sides of left two motors are going to be high, which means they are going to rotate in clockwise direction. And when in 3 is high, then the right side of the motors are going to rotate in the same direction. So both motors are going to rotate in the same direction. That means they are going to go forward. And in 4 is low and in 2 is low. That means uh, into and info are used for backward direction. If we keep them low, it will go in forward. If we have to come backward, then in1 is low, in2 is high, and in4 is high, and in3 is low. If you keep both of them high, for example, I write like this, then left side of the V again like here if I write 1, if I make all four of them high, then motors will simultaneously try to go in front and back at the same time, which will make them jam at a place and they will the your bot will not move. So in two should be write the code correctly. Okay, I will provide you code after this, so don't worry about the code. Now void left for moving left. You know that for moving left, you there are two options. What you can do is to keep the left pair of wheels stable and move the right pair of wheels forward. So your bot will move left. Okay. And if you want less radius, then make your left pair of wheels move backward and right pair of wheels move forward. So it will make your bot move left. You can imagine it in the with your hands how it will work. If you will move your left pair of wheels backward and right pairs of wheel forward, then it will move left. Okay. Same for right. If you will move right pair of wheels backward and left pair of wheels forward, then it will move right. Okay. With that logic, we want now keep in mind for moving left, we have to make left pair of wheels backward. So for left pair of wheels backward, we are going to a previous part of my video where I have shown you my motor driver. If you don't remember, go slide back and check that the right part of my bot, if I keep my bot from upside down, the right part of my wheels are connected to L1 and L2. Okay, in one and in two pins. Okay, right side of the motor driver. So right side of the motor driver is denoted by this in one and in two. So for moving left, you have to do is to make right side forward. So this is we have make in one and into high, in one high and into low. So it will move forward as you can see above.
and digital write in 3 and in 4 low, in 3 low and in 4 high, because we have to move left pair of wheels backward. In 3 and in 4 are for left pair of wheels backward, as you can see from here. Again, same logic for the right, just opposite of that. You can see in 1 is low and in 2 is high, opposite of this. And in 3 is high and in 4 is low, opposite of left. And for stop, void stop is a function in which if nothing is coming, if you can see in the structure of the switch, default stop, which means if F, B, L are none of the command are being transmitted from the Bluetooth module, then the stop function will keep running. Stop function, which means to keep the robot stop, you have to keep all the motors 0 voltage. That's why in 1 0, in 2 0, in 3 0, in 4 0. Okay. Now I hope this code should run. And let's compile. Before compiling, we will connect it to the Arduino app microcontroller. Okay. For that, we are going to use our data cable, Arduino data cable. And please remember to remove your battery and disconnect your battery. And remember to remove uh, RX and TX pin. As I've said earlier, if RX and TX pin are connected, then your code is not going to be uploaded. Okay. First, let me show you. Uh, the code part is completed. I would like to say you that if you are not able to understand code properly, don't worry. I just want you to understand it enough that you can modify it according to your needs. Okay? Don't worry. No one of us can understand it in a day. If you don't know that CPP language, it might be looking very hard and odd for you. But believe me, trust the process, you will get used to it. Okay? And once when you will make your physical robot, then you will be able to interpret all these things more carefully and more peculiarly. Okay, now let's look at this verify button. I have written this code. Let's see it's right or not. You can see compiling, and then here it's citizen done compiling, which means this code is compiled and it is correct. I can upload this code. Now let me tell you what happens. I have connected RX and TX pin to Arduino, and now if I click upload, then you will see there an error will appear here. Let's see. Or might your chip will be stop at uploading only. It will show as uploading like this only for a long time. See, it's not uploading. It's still showing uploading. As you can see, it's still showing uploading. Let's cancel this. And now I am removing RX and TX pin. And now let's click upload. Compiling sketch. Done compiling. Uploading. Done uploading. See how fast it upload. If you are keeping RX and TX pin connected, then you will be stuck at uploading only, or might be you will be shown as an error, some kind of error. So please check the RX and TX pin. Now my code is uploaded, so I can disconnect Arduino board from my laptop, and again I will connect my RX and TX pin with the Arduino RX and TX. Remember that RX of the module will connect to the TX of Arduino, and TX of the module will connect to RX of the Arduino. Okay. Okay. I'm connected my RX and TX pin. Now your box is ready. When you will insert a battery, it should turn on as I've shown you earlier. And your all light on motor driver, light on Arduino, and light on Bluetooth module should start blinking. Okay. If all of the components are working, then integratedly you have completed your bot. Please check each and every component uh, before adding to the circuit any component. Please check it whether it's working or not. Like I have checked my batteries with multimeter whether they have voltage or not. Like I have checked the Arduino. I have checked my motor driver in front of you. You should check your motors
whether they are running or not. Check all of this and then add it to your circuit. Okay. If you are going to add add components to your circuit without checking, if the error occurs, you will never know from where the error comes, and you will have to open whole circuit again, and it will take very much time. So please keep that in mind. We are telling you from our experience, and this is enough for this. If now for the rest of the part, let me tell you, when you will insert your cell and your Bluetooth module is started, I will give you link of the few apps, Arduino Bluetooth controller apps, or you can search it on a Play Store only. I will give you few links, and when you will go there, you will see that there when you open the app and try to connect the module, it will show the name of HC05. Go and connect new devices and connect HC05. Okay. HC05 name should appear on your app, and after connecting that, select the car controller and click forward, backward, left, right, and check your board. Is it working properly or not? If it's not working properly, by chance your left and right are not correct, might be because of your electronics, then you can change your code if you want. I have told you. If you understand the code, you can change it. And I made it very clear, if your left and right are not working clear, are exchanged, then you can write R here and L there, L here, and then make the changes according to that below. Okay, it's simple as that. If you don't, if you are not able to write code but you are able to understand it, then you can edit this code according to your requirements. That's why we are teaching you. That's why I'm explaining you the code. Okay. Anything else? Huh. If after you have made your robot and tested it, try to charge your batteries. Keep six batteries. If you are using three pair of battery pack like me, then use six batteries. Double the battery pack. So between the rounds, if your bot is ran out of your battery, then you can instantly change the three of the batteries and keep the discharge three of the batteries to the charging. Okay. And I hope this is enough for you guys. It would be enough. I have shown you everything from start to end how to make a Roborumble bot. This is your Jinai Jain sir signing off, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I want you to enjoy the process of making the bot. Okay, don't worry. All the best for your Roborumble, and I hope at least you participate. It doesn't matter you win or lose. You are going to learn a hell lot of things from this. Okay, bye guys. Thank you.